Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, here to talk a plethora of things. It looks like Capcom might be prepping to make some of their back catalog titles available once again on Steam after they had gotten delisted. We'll talk about that as there are some updates. Some free DLC is coming for an overwhelmingly positive received game on Steam. This is a game that's been on my wish list for a while. A lot of you guys might not even know about it, but want to highlight that game is on sale, still at a fairly hefty price point, but one game that did go a little bit under the radar, so I want to give that game a little bit of shine, and a game that I think is going to get a lot of buzz when it comes out at the end of the year. That is Kingmakers. We have a release date on that. More on that at the end of this video. Right off the bat, I do want to note that Capcom has removed Games for Windows Live from some of their classic PC titles. This includes some incredibly notable games: Lost Planet and Lost Planet 2, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, baby. I know people have been waiting to play on that, and this screenshot says that there's 9 people in game on Raccoon City. Let's go. The Raccoon Cityers are still getting it on in 2025. They love to see it. And then Street Fighter X Tekken as well. All of those games have Games for Windows Live removed. These games are all delisted from Steam, so hopefully this means that some of these games are going to be making a return. Either that or maybe some sort of re-release. I don't know exactly what they're gonna do as far as that's concerned. You would think that if it was gonna be a remaster of these games, they wouldn't touch the original releases. And why touch these games at all unless you're planning to do something to just bring them back on Steam? That's what I think this is lightly pointing towards. I know, it might not be in everybody's interest to go back and play Lost Planet, but those are games that people grew up playing, man. Lost Planet on the 360, I feel like that box art was like everywhere. I remember seeing the Lost Planet box art, like obviously because you just go to the game stores, but I always remember that box art sticking out to me, and people would talk about it back in, like, I think it was 06 when Lost Planet came out, or 07, around that time. And in actuality, looking at my Steam library, I don't have Lost Planet 2 in my Steam library. What are we doing? I should have picked that game up. Come on, I played Lost Planet 2 back in the day, but I could have swore I had that game on Steam. I do not. Now, Lost Planet Extreme Condition, that game is still available on Steam. However, Lost Planet Colonies is not available. The Colonies edition is not available on Steam, so keep that in mind. Lost Planet 2 has been delisted, and then, again, Operation Raccoon City, Street Fighter X Tekken, hopefully those games will all be coming back to Steam. We'll see how that transpires. We just had the return of, what were the games? Rollerdrome and Ollie Ollie World, so always like to see these games come back. If games are delisted for issues that don't pertain to licensing issues, I really don't think they should be delisted whatsoever. One thing that I thought was wild was the fact that Battlefield Bad Company 2 got delisted. Like, bro, okay, online might be down, whatever the case might be, you doing that. Battlefield Bad Company 2 has a campaign, and that's a campaign that I'm not going to say was a blowaway campaign, but a lot of people grew up playing Bad Company 2, and that campaign means something to them. Keep that game on Steam, have a direct disclaimer being like, bro, if you buy this game, you're getting the single-player campaign, literally rebranded to Battlefield Bad Company 2 campaign only if you need to do that. That game being delisted is wild to me, and games getting delisted that don't pertain to licensing issues. Licensing issues, I get it. Y'all signed an agreement. The agreement expires. It is what it is. Like Forza Horizon 4, just give us ample time with those delistings because you know when those deals expire. So go the Forza Horizon 4 route. Have ample opportunity for discounts. Let us know 6 months in advance, etc., etc. But in various cases, like the Bad Company 2s, and these as well, I don't know why these games were delisted in the first place, but yeah, there you go with that. Hopefully they will be making a comeback here in the near future. Alright, moving on from that, Echo Point Nova is a game that came out in September of last year. Overwhelmingly positive reception, 5,400 reviews, 97% positive. If you're not familiar with the game, it's an open-world FPS that offers unparalleled freedom and thrilling speed, designed for both single-player and co-op, from the creators of Severed Steel as well. Severed Severed Steel, a fairly well-received game as well. And now they have announced Echo Point Nova free expansion content will be coming this summer. And with this content, you will be getting a new overworld, water and swimming, day and night cycle, flashlight, and more. All of that will be coming with the game. A very, very stylish open world shooter, some great locales to the game, and draw distances as well. I mean, it's not like it's blow away from a visual standpoint from a technical sense, but I really dig the visual aesthetics to the game. Again, it is 33% off, $16.74. That's still a hefty price point, you know, as far as the games we cover on this channel. But, you know, deals we cover, I get that. But might be something worthwhile to check out from the team that brought you Severed Steel. Dive into a fast, open-world FPS designed for both solo and four-player cooperative play. You play as an explorer with exceptional combat skills who crash lands on a mysterious planet. The planet is dominated by a ruthless mercenary force exploiting ancient technology to craft devastating weapons, pursue the main quest to dismantle their operations, or explore the world at your own pace. Explore a seamless open world. Every distance vista is within reach. Traverse a completely seamless open world using your grapple hook, hoverboard, and a variety of unlockable powers. Epic battles and colossal bosses. Embark on a main quest to encounter towering colossi or stumble upon these foes during your explorations. Battle against diverse enemy classes such as pyromancers launching area attacks, elusive slappers planting turrets, and helicopters raining down rockets. Flexible single player and co-op gameplay. Jump into cooperative play from the start with no mandatory tutorials. Progress on the same save whether in solo or co-op, and tailor individual difficulty settings within the same multiplayer session. Co-op play is supported through Steam friend invites. Random matchmaking is not available. Unlock secrets and power-ups. It's filled with hidden weapons, character enhancements, and stylish cosmetics. Collect agility orbs to enhance your mobility and unlock weapon attachments by racking up kills. An accessible game. Default settings and recommended difficulty are pretty hardcore, but there's loads of options for all players to set up things the way they like. And a growing game is noted as well, and that's evident by the DLC coming out this summer for free. It does have support for full controller Xbox support, so that's great as well. That's available right now, and again, discounted, but free DLC also coming in the summer. And then lastly, we do have the release date for Kingmakers, which is a game that I think is going to be quite big. October 8th, 2025, Kingmakers will be dropping. That is in early access. Dust off your rifles, mercenaries. Kingmakers is officially entering early access on October the 8th. We know that some of you were expecting it sooner, but we didn't land in Q2. But building a game where time-traveling mercs drop airstrikes on medieval knights takes a hell of a lot of toiling. We want to give you a game that hits hard and holds up, and the devs are grinding away to give you just that. They have a release date reveal trailer that showcases, again, some of the absolute unbridled chaos in the game, and that's what this game is. It's absolute chaos, it's absolute insanity, and I think it's going to do very well, at least with that initial appeal. I think right off the bat, it's going to have that inherent interest with a game like this in early access. It'll be interesting to see where it settles at, but the game will have you go back in time to a war-torn medieval era with a vast arsenal of modern weapons, change the course of history, and save the future in this epic action strategy sandbox. Build your kingdom, grab a gun, and lead an army of thousands into massive real-time simulated battles. Solo or in co-op play will be available. You're the last hope in a dying world. Travel back 500 years to medieval England in order to change the course of a bloody war, and maybe, if you're lucky, stave off the apocalypse. Can you tip the scales of history and create a new timeline? Groundbreaking medieval simulation. Each battle you engage in runs as a fully real-time simulation with thousands of soldiers fighting at the same time. Every soldier on the battlefield is controlled by a next-gen multi-threaded AI which controls their decision-making, pathfinding, and loyalty. This, combined with a unique procedural animation system, allows Kingmakers to offer an unprecedented level of character and combat fidelity as well. Bring guns to a sword fight. How many swordsmen do you think you could take out with an AK-47? This is your chance to find out. Use assault rifles, shotguns, grenade launchers, armored SUVs, bikes, attack helis, airstrikes, and more to make sure history-altering goes smoothly. Conquer alone or team up in co-op. Command your troops into battle as well. An absolutely over-the-top game. Again, I think it's going to have a lot of interest when it drops, and we'll see how early access develops. I will certainly be following this game in its entirety come October. But that is going to do it for me. Again, some major Capcom titles may be looking to make their way back on Steam with Lost Planet Colonies Edition. Lost Planet 2, Street Fighter X Tekken, and I know you guys have been waiting for Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. That is a classic that people need to revisit ASAP. Echo Point Nova, overwhelmingly positive received game, has a 33% off discount right now. We'll be getting free content and free DLC this summer, and then Kingmakers, I really do believe that's going to be one of the bigger PC releases of the year. That's out in early access on October the 8th. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.